All right. I'm going to cover the Come Get Ready With Me by the one and only Tammie Ollis. So we are going to get my first time live reaction, Henny. Here we go.
Hello everybody, welcome to Tennessee Tammie Mukbang channel. Get ready with me for church.
Oh, they're in a new motel, Henny.
These products I'm using.
Oh my God, Henny.
Wow, can you see it? Stuff.
Okay, can we please talk about the alcoholism, Henny? Girl, I'm not trying to shade nobody. I'm not trying to judge one. But Henny, girl is complaining about money and she's got boxes of liquor, Henny.
It's good.
Y'all, Miller, Jack Daniels.
Look how long my hair is. Sucker grows fast. Update you in a minute. Get this in my hair.
Girl, why'd she have like a nice vacuum in a motel, Henny?
You go ahead and fix the litter. He's having connection fit.
Hold on one second. I feel like the quality is just not as good as it should be. Okay, there it goes. It wasn't 1080p.
Always with me, guys. We're not together. I don't want to hear no more.
Okay, this is the thing she keeps talking about, everybody. That her and Paul are not together, yet every video she puts out, they're together. Like, girl, come on, Henny.
Crap, well, you together because you're all the time together.
Count how many boxes? Girl.
You had to have somewhere to stay.
And the comments on this video are insane, honey. I think there's like a family member leaving comments.
Okay. Comb this stuff through. Look how fast. I'm telling you. Girl's so fast.
Oh, this stuff is nasty. It tastes like drinking Trey, honey.
Cover it.
I'm drinking one of the True Labs sleep melatonin drinks, and honey. I gotta say, for someone that washes their face with Dawn dish soap, she does look pretty good for her age. Girl, her looking behind her back, honey, for her enemies.
Blue's fine. The cats are fine. Mama Sita's back there just taking it easy. Blue's dog toy.
Girl, that cat looks angry, honey.
Yeah, he might be playing in heaven. Okay. If you haven't used this before you put your makeup on.
Girl, what is with all these people using the e.l.f. products now? We seen those people the other day that y'all made me watch. That, you know, that girl that was rubbing it on her dad's face or whatever. Her dad husband. You know, remember she was rubbing on her dad husband's face, honey?
This stuff is so good. Love this stuff.
Hello, corn, honey. Is it making my head pop off for real, honey?
Do my eyebrows, what I need to do.
You followed me.
Thank you, Zulu, honey.
You really did. You really followed me.
You really did.
How you guys been doing? You gonna come tell them hi?
Oh.
I miss you.
Honey, I don't think anybody misses Paul, honey.
I haven't done a video in forever.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, he is, girl, he don't look crying.
What's going on? Can't get rid of it right now.
I think we call that laziness. He can't get rid of it, honey, because he's lazy, honey. I mean, I'm sorry. I know, look, this is going to come off rude and wrong, but these people do not like the gays. They do not like the trans. They come for everybody that's not them, and their man won the White House. And you know what? All of my girls, people are losing jobs left and right, so we got tariffs. Honey, I'm about to read. So if you can't read, honey, if you are Helen Keller and you cannot read, then you might need to leave the room, honey. But honey, a hot mess. A man is supposed to provide for his wife. Okay, I'm going by Tammie's religious logic. Okay, Tammie wants to be the trad wife, and she's pulling in all the monies. Okay, even though technically she's not pulling in the monies. I mean, the state is. You know what I mean? Like, they vote for people that don't want people to get any type of social benefit or funds, yet reap the benefits of that, whether it's stealing from the church. I mean, it's true. Stealing from the church or getting money from big government, but doesn't want anybody else to get a handout that might need it. And this man literally is with her 24/7, riding off of her coattails, honey.
Yeah, the cats pissed on the clippers and tore them up.
So he can't shave because cats pissed on his clippers. How does that happen? How does the cat piss on clippers? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speechless, honey. They pissed on her because of good aim. Oh.
I missed my neck. I haven't
My
had surgery
neck.
on my neck. I went to, where is the camera? I went to have surgery, and the doctor looked at it, and they're going to do a biopsy, make sure it's not cancer. If it is, it is. What are you going to do about it?
I thought she said before they checked her neck.
It was like I rubbed my neck hard, but I didn't.
Girl, I don't know what's real and what's a grift anymore with these people. I really don't. Could you hear that gulp, honey?
The reason we had to leave up there is because the women was saying that Paul went to the desk and was saying sexual things to him, so they told us we had to leave.
Paul was sexually harassing the workers of the hotel. This man cannot stop himself, can he? He just can't control himself, honey. Honey, there is something wrong with someone if they cannot control themselves, honey, hitting on them girls. Can you imagine having to leave a hotel because your man can't control? Honey, why is she with this man?
He called
He ain't paying bills, honey.
family. I called the family. Nobody would take us in. So, thank God it was my payday.
You know what kills me is how many videos has Tammie put out where she literally reads her family and his family and puts them on blast? It says they don't do shit for them. They don't do anything. Nothing this, nothing that. And then they always help them. And then they read them again, help them. And finally, the families have realized there's no point in helping these people because then they just put you on blast, honey, and treat you like shit, honey. They're divorced. Yeah, like she could afford to divorce him, honey.
I don't know what we would have done. I really don't. Nobody. I mean, nobody would help us. And there was one lady. I didn't know if
We have no money, but we can literally buy crates of Pat's Blue Ribbon, Miller's Light, Jack Daniels, and Smirnoff. I mean, come on, y'all.
Don't Paul went, you go to school with her? Paul went to school with her, and she's the only one that would take her, bring her stuff to point A to point B. And on the way, oh God, bless her heart. I hate it happened. It wasn't her fault.
Somebody's on the sauce, honey.
There was this butthole.
Why are we watching a video of Thomas
Picked
Jefferson?
us up, and Paul got the animals loaded, and I had to carry boots because he thinks it's too good to get in a, what do you call them things, pet courier. And I'm getting my makeup out. And I found my deodorant.
Okay, I can't drink anymore of this stuff. It's nasty.
And we got in, and we was doing good, except for Stripe. She was, oh my God, she was unreal. And for some reason, I strapped Blue in. Boots. I don't know why I'm calling him Blue. Boots in, and it's a good thing I did. From the hotel, you go across the road. Well, she went across, And there was this Jeep on the other side of the road. There was a 2-lane.
Blessed be the fruit.
She pulls out. He flies and pulls right in front of her and stops. Just stops.
Sure, honey.
Brakes.
It's always someone else.
She couldn't miss him. There ain't no way.
Girl, that cat's eating
missed her.
out, Henny. Look at that leg, Henny.
hits
Girl.
Because there's no way that she couldn't.
That cat is
He gets
getting
out,
it,
acts like
Henny.
a real royal butthole. Cussing. He looks at her and calls her a effing idiot.
Girl, that cat's
Looks
doing a
at me
full
says
Ellen
something.
and
I
Rosie,
said,
Henny.
It's your effing fault because you pulled out in front of us and hit your brakes. He was just a real dick. That's all I can say.
Oh, the
Real
language, honey. The Christianity, honey.
prick. Even had a witness.
The
She
witness.
didn't give her statement that seen that he stopped right dead in front of her. People are so ridiculous now.
Mm-hmm. It's everybody but you, right, Henny? She needs to color that hair, honey. That growth is just not working for her.
But guys,
I
if you
mean,
ain't got friends, you're screwed. Because your family ain't gonna do crap for you.
well, what does this tell you, honey? Stop burning your bridges and always mistreating your family. It's on you, honey. If you see this, Tammie, listen, honey. You need to take a look in the mirror, honey. The way that you just blame others and treat others, it's not right, honey. It's you, honey. Taylor Swift wrote a song. It's me. I'm the problem. Something, something. I don't know what the words are right now because I've took a lot of pills. But you can Google it, honey. Okay? You think Tammie's expecting to pay out for... No, honey, because the officer said it was her fault. It was their fault.
No. But you listen so good. But anyways, let me turn this around here. I'll give you a tour of this place when I like this place 100% better. But anyways, I'll give you a tour when we straighten it up just a little bit. We're gonna try to get an apartment.
What? They're going to get an
The
apartment.
place is, I like it 100 times better. It's a whole lot bigger.
Apartment with these animals, honey?
And
Girl.
we have a pool. There is a washer and dryer over there where the customers can wash their clothes, which, my God, that right there is a big plus. There's a pool, plus we can wash their clothes.
Even the
But
cat
nothing
doesn't
about
believe her. Oh, I believe it, honey.
Druggies and fights and
Oh, the rating, honey.
all that crap. Make you sick. I don't do drugs. Pa don't do drugs.
Just the alcohol.
Fighting all the time.
Honey, if you have to say, like, I don't do drugs, Paul don't do drugs, somebody's doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, come on, honey.
Smoking pot. It smelled like a skunk from hell. It was awful.
Somebody's doing something, honey.
We don't have a vehicle, so Paul has to find a job somewhere around here.
That he can walk to, honey. If he can walk without sexual harassing somebody, that he is.
Stop. I'm using this elf. It's putty. It's called putty. Matter putty primer.
Okay, again, listen, I don't care what someone spends their money on if they get government assistance. I could care less. It's their business. It ain't like they're giving people enough money to retire as a millionaire, okay? But, again, for someone that is always constantly talking about they have no money to eat and stuff, she sure is able to spend a lot of money on Elf, honey. And let me tell you something, Elf ain't like it used to be. I remember when Elf first came out, honey. This was when YouTube first became a thing, honey. Elf was $1 on the website. They said everything was $1, honey, and you paid for shipping. Elf ain't that Elf no more, honey, okay? Elf is expensive now, honey. It's like a mid-tier brand. And she's got all this product, honey, all this makeup, but she can't eat, honey. Girl, please. The grift with these girls. The grifting, honey.
I like these things. They're so cute.
Yeah, Elvis and used to. You could only order it online, and then they did a deal with Target, and that's when they started doing, the 1, 2, 3. Some things are $1, some things are $2, and some things are $3. Honey, ain't no 1, 2, 3 no more, honey.
Been stressed out.
Who remembers when Elf was $1? Eyes, lips, face, honey. I remember those days. I remember when they were the new product, honey. I was into it then, honey. This is before makeup was a multi-billion-dollar
My baby
brand.
has to be nosy. Come on. I don't think they can see you. Unless you walk on the chair.
I will say, though,
Come on.
this Samsung Ultra phone that she's got is like the top-end Samsung. Girl, it's got a cinematic widescreen, doesn't it? I mean, it really does, honey.
I had a TT yesterday to put up my cash out. So if you guys want to give me a
I always want some money, honey.
really appreciate it.
Rouge,
Even $1
anime.
would help right now.
Rouge.
Anything help, really. If you want to give, be great. If you don't worry about it.
Honey, I don't think anybody's going to be giving, honey.
Paul, he's getting in that box. I don't know what's in it. What is it? What is that?
I wear Clinique, honey.
Some of your stuff.
I'm a Clinique girl, honey.
Oh.
I can't get over the liquor boxes,
Guys,
honey.
it's been a long time since I videoed. Let me know how you guys are doing. They want to know are you
Oh.
going to have you a channel?
Girl, nobody cares about him having a channel,
You don't
honey.
know.
So he can sexual harass people on it, honey.
Guys,
Oh.
my boyfriend will show his face. When
Girl,
he's ready. I'm not gonna
stop.
force-
If Tammie don't stop this lying, honey, the shit with Paul, my boyfriend. So basically, she's saying that her boyfriend's in the hotel with them, and he doesn't want to come on camera.
Somebody. Guys, my boyfriend will show his face. When
This
he's
is some
ready.
George Glass territory. Leave a comment below if you know who George Glass is.
I'm not gonna force somebody to be on here. Guys, my boyfriend will show his face when he's ready. I'm not gonna force somebody to be on here.
I know she ain't acting like her boyfriend's living with them, honey.
I'll get comfortable on stuff like this, don't it, Paul?
Yep.
No, ex. She's claiming that her and Paul are divorced, and I guess the boyfriend's with them, but he just doesn't want to come on the camera right now, honey.
You wouldn't fix me a pop, would you?
Why don't you ask your boyfriend? Why don't you ask your boyfriend, Jan, to fix you a pop? Why does your divorced husband have to do it?
You want this?
Anime.
Drink the rest of it, but
I remember that. That was so funny, anime.
or something. You said the ice machine was tore up, didn't you?
Girl, not the Sam's Choice, honey. Down to the final drops.
I'm going to see my mental health doctor. I got a call because I can't remember when. Look at these curls.
What?
Straighter it gets. Straighter it gets. The longer it gets, it don't get as curly. But it's been raining past couple of days.
What's wrong with her metal, honey? It's becoming to be undemagnetized, honey.
Look what my preacher's wife made. These things are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
She sells them.
And in a
for-
couple more months, your preacher wife's going to be making thousands of those, honey, in a sweatshop.
I'll have to ask her. I don't know. I forget.
Girl, Cassidy, she's loaded with the
I
booze,
don't want to get
honey.
it wrong.
Girl went to Sam's Club, honey.
If you watch TikTok, you know that this makeup goes on white and it turns to the color that your skin tone is and it evens it out.
Girl, where is this
This
money?
makeup.
Somebody look up this makeup.
about
How
makeup.
much? How much money is this makeup? Botagus?
This
Satagarus?
makeup.
Does anybody know what
Don't
makeup
pick
that
it up on
is?
makeup.
Where is the money, honey? Damn, honey. How much does she apply? Jesus, she is going full drag, honey. It sounds like a Harry Potter spell. It does.
I haven't done one of these get ready videos and
It is neat. How does it turn colors on your face though?
I'll be fixing her.
At this
Rose.
point, it feels like a silicone mask.
I'll do a
Yeah.
video on that and show you.
It's interesting though that it does
I fixed one
that.
before.
It's
It was really good.
$45. Anime says. Oh my god!
I don't think Paul wants to be on here.
It's
No, I don't think it
biomimic. I'm sure it's going to be expensive if somehow it knows how to change to match your color of your
is. Well, you
skin.
can sit here and talk. I'd like to
Oh,
see you.
why is she? Why would we want to see your
We're not
ex-husband,
enemies, we're
honey?
friends, we're cool.
And your booty.
Girl, the grift. She's trying to get people
A
to
lot of
think they're
people
divorced so
that
she
people
gets
have to be
money.
enemies and be bitchy towards each other. We're,
The lies,
we're adults,
honey.
for God's sakes.
Girl, this makeup, look at it. It's like tinting her face perfectly. That's the girl, she's selling me on this makeup. You can see it mattifying instantly on her skin,
I
honey.
got out of the vehicle to check.
Look, it's getting madder and madder as the time goes by.
That guy got out of his vehicle talking to somebody on the phone, calling me a MF and a bunch of other stuff.
He's just a
Oh,
jerk.
probably because y'all
And even the
constant.
witness said he was a total blank, blank, blank.
Oh,
And it was the vehicle we were in.
why is Paul giving Randy Quaid?
He hit on the passenger side, bent the fender in. Thankfully, it didn't go up against the tire.
Girl, not her. Is she gonna shadow him, honey?
Back and forth to make sure there wasn't.
Girl,
any
she's
damage to the
contouring.
steering
Honey.
wheel. We was able to make 5 more trips back and forth from hotel to hotel that day.
I stayed here.
Of course you did, honey, because you're lazy.
I can't do nothing.
Oh, well, she's honest. Oh, I'm too shook up now to move myself. I'm sorry, Paul. You and the old lady's gonna have to move us from hotel to hotel. I can't do it. I'm just too shook up, you know. Unlike the old lady that hit somebody in her car.
I can watch you, but I can't. That's about all I can do.
Oh, the laziness.
You wonder why I put this underneath my chin like this? It makes your this part. See how it did?
Gosh, she's catfishing, honey.
Makes it looks
The
better.
the lady that was a witness, she actually waved me to come over there. She said, "The Lord put me in this spot at this time for this purpose right here." She had been sitting there for 5 minutes talking to her daughter on the phone.
I'll tell you one thing. If I was your friend, I'd fight it.
Fine, what, honey?
And for some
What, is she in prison?
reason, I buckled boots in. He's right here and he has arms around me. And I buckled him in for some reason. I've never buckled that dog in. If I hadn't have buckled him in, he'd went through the windshield.
Girl, she's turning into a trumper, honey. If she gets her lips done at one of these hotels, these backroom injections, honey, I'm gonna be done,
I'm just
honey.
thankful we didn't get hurt ourselves no worse than what happened.
Girl,
I
she's
got
looking
her
like Kaylee
back up.
McEnany, honey.
Jerk.
Jerked. her back got jerked.
Of course, Tammie's back's hurt, like
Both
always.
of the ladies both have trouble with their health.
I can't.
Issues and
I
stuff.
can't.
And the girl that was driving, my friend, she was just shaking like this.
That wasn't you?
Yeah.
Some nut pulls out in front of you and just dead stops.
But that lady that was the witness, she point blank said,
If someone stops in front of you when you're driving, you're supposed to stop and be paying attention, Henny.
that guy pulled over in front of us and braked. She saw every bit of it,
Yeah,
told
he
the
did.
cops.
Didn't do no good.
But the cop ended up telling
You know what it was? Is there probably was somebody that's on drugs. That's why you were shaking so much.
there's no disputing it was her fault automatically.
Oh my
Called
God,
that-
she's
called
going
that-
all in. She's
Yeah,
going
But the
full
Jeep
beauty
that got
glam,
hit, didn't have a
honey.
scratch, didn't have anything
Yeah, he
done
had a
with it.
dent.
Oh, he did? I didn't see it.
Sure did.
He didn't have nothing compared to what was on the vehicle that we were in.
Payback's a bitch. He'll get paid back.
He'll run into a tractor and trailer or vice versa.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, they pulled out. She said that he pulled out in front of her, but no, they pulled out in the hotel. Thank you, Anime, for pointing that out.
I'm glad we had a witness there that saw it too.
Girl, this is all for church, Sherry said. Girl, she's trying to get some deacon, honey. Tammie's trying to get that deacon, honey.
Pull out to get on the road.
How many dogs are in that room? I mean, 2 if you count Paul.
I saw him that was on the far lane pull all the way across in front of
Let me
us.
tell you how stupid
Girl.
the cops are in Carter County.
Girl, she's giving Trump, honey.
Let me tell you.
Now she hates cops. What happened to Blue Lives Matter? You had the flag on your wall, Tammie.
Here's a dog. He's a pit. If I stick my hand in there and get her license, will he bite me? Yeah. He's showing you his teeth, ain't he? He's protecting me.
Oh my God. Honey, not all dogs bite, honey.
Ain't that what pits do? Dummy.
Oh, well, okay. Girl, she's giving Trump,
A
honey.
bite too, I can
Yeah,
promise
you
you
got a
that.
bite. Hi, baby. Here's baby. There's my boy. There's my baby.
Let's touch that cat and make sure we touch her face.
Baby here, he is OCD about things.
Oh, my
concerning
God.
cats.
Cassie, I know she has no room to call
Jeez,
anyone a
he's
dummy.
OCD. Bless his heart.
If
What I'm wearing
if
tonight.
one of the other cats,
It
is
doesn't look like a
litter,
pant. No,
he
I
goes behind
agree.
them and make sure it's covered up. And I'm not joking one bit.
No, he's like I don't know. Don't let him buy him.
He's not.
Him and Boots plays together. That's his buddy.
At the other hotel we were at, they'd run underneath the bed and chase each other and everything.
Let me tell you how bad stressed I was.
Oh my God, it's all about her. Girl, stop.
It's not.
Now she's having seizures. Girl, Paul has these seizures. Okay, if you don't know, and if you're not in the know, because I cover these girls on the Twitch. But if you are not in the know, and hit that like button and that subscribe button also, girls. But if you're not in the know, Paul has these, quote, seizures. They're not really seizures. Where he just doesn't want to do something, so he fakes it. So, like, if he's at work and they're like, you got to work now, Paul, he just fakes the seizure. Now, it's not just a drop and fall seizure, right? And sticking tongue out, foaming at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a full-on, like, Mortal Kombat, hi-ya, brawl, okay? Where he just wants to fight and wrestle. Oh, I'm not joking. She will explain it in a little bit. But now she's fake, and now she has seizures because Tammie has every condition in the book, honey, because she's a grifter, honey. But like I said, now she's had her first seizure because she was so stressed out because she was the lady that hit the person in the car. Exactly.
That's how stressed
When I hear
I am.
360 hangs. She's
But
like
I
Gaga.
look at it this way: you reap what you sow. Nobody helps you. God's got that all marked down.
I love how she's like always thinking in her mind, like, my family, they help me all the time and they're not helping me this time. That's okay because God's going to get them. God's going to get them. Maybe you're being punished, Tammie, for how you treat others, the hate towards the LGBTQ community, towards, people that need social assistance that you love to take, full weep and sorrow and suckle on, but you don't want to share with the other girlies.
Be nice now. Be nice, Boochie.
Baby, leave him alone. What are you looking at? Baby, quit. He's jealous.
He's getting on the camera. Getting in front of me, getting on the camera. Ain't you, baby? Yes, you are.
She has a full-on ongoing tornado full of shit for 4 years now. But it's everyone else. Exactly, Henny.
Plastic ball that's got one of the little metal.
She's like somebody in a car running over everybody in a town, but blame, why are they on my road? You know.
I know how Paul feels when he bites his tongue. Let me tell you something. Woof.
Honey, I can't. I can't, Henny. Now she bit her tongue when she had a seizure.
For almost a solid week without my seizure meds. And when I had one, I didn't even know I had one until I woke up.
Listen, now listen to this seizure, okay? Girl, the lies, Henny.
Against the wall.
I work with you.
I know.
I
If she
work
hadn't
with
been there, I don't know what would happen because she said that I was in the
the grifting, Henny.
bathroom when I started.
No, you was laying down to sleep.
Oh, okay.
And you went in the bathroom and pissed all over the freaking toilet.
I can't, y'all.
But we got it cleaned.
When I had
You know they didn't clean it.
those seizures, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you usually don't.
And the very first one I ever had, my brother-in-law called me the Hulk.
Honey, I
That wasn't the very
can't.
first one.
I can't.
First one you had was in the trailer over at Happy Valley.
I thought it was when we was at.
And you had that stroke at Happy Valley, PTA.
What?
Okay. Anyways, I know that the first one I remember, I'll put it that way, was when I had got out of the 27-day coma and we were staying at
Girl,
Seizures
not the
house.
27 days later, coma, Henny. That's right. She worked at the medical. That's right, Sherry.
And when it happened,
Girl, she's going all out with these
my
brows.
brother-in-law came down.
I didn't holler. I went in the bedroom and hollered at him.
Well, like I said, he came down to help. I flipped him over my shoulder.
I
He's,
can't.
What, 6'4"?
Had a seizure and he's fighting and flipping people over his shoulders, Henny.
I don't know.
He's
6'3".
well
This
over
is
6 foot.
insanity,
300
Henny.
some pounds.
Yeah, and I flipped him over my shoulder like a 5-pound bag of sugar.
We need free
He
health
tried to
care
put his
and
arms
free
around me and
mental
hold me.
assistance in this country.
But I'm thankful that I've got the seizure medicine now.
When he gets him a woman before I leave, before I go on with my life, I'm going to have to
She ain't ever going to go on with her life without him. Honey, you just said you got an apartment with him.
teach her. I'm going to have to teach her how to take care of him.
Honey, he ain't going anywhere. Stop the lies, Tammie. Her own family member. Let me tell you something. Read the comments below this video. Let me see. Okay, if you read the comments below, the Dippin' Boys. Now, I went to this channel the other day, right? This is a kid. This is like an 11-year-old kid, honey. I'm not going to click on it because I don't want it to show his picture. But the Dippin' Boys 2020. This is a child leaving this comment, or some of her family, okay? Probably like her nephew, right? How can you say it about your family? I don't know about Paul's. You had people helping you. Your sister even took you in her home and you had approved apartment. You went right back with Paul. People has given you money, etc. I don't know what else they have done for you. So you do that over and over and over. Just talk bad about your family. We all love you, but you got to do it for yourself. This was a child. This is like her nephew. He's a little boy. First of all, me and Paul are not together. And second of all, I wasn't talking about in the past when they did help me. Third, I'm talking about this last time, but it's all good. We are family, and family will have disagreements. That's what families do. I love y'all too. No, I do not have a proof apartment, but hopefully I do today. Girl, the grandma. And I thought Barkerville, Henny. First of all, I didn't mention you and Paul being together. I was talking about you. I'm not worried about Paul because he can take care of himself for all I care. LOL, got that right. What about and somebody else said, what about inappropriate things Paul said to get y'all kicked out? What about it? She replied, like I would apply it, anime.
And what to do. I worked in
She went to
healthcare,
the
so I knew
Linda.
what to do
Girl, I
for him
can't.
and what to do.
Listen to her.
I worked in healthcare, so I knew what to do.
With that grandma? Patient has heart problems. Patient had heart problems. I mean, grammar does kind of matter. She worked at healthcare.
Rouge.
Rouge, Henny.
Look at that young fur.
She's still sitting back there in that corner.
Girl. I mean, if you can't train your cats not to piss on electric shavers, then they probably shouldn't be in,
Just that when we was moving.
in a hotel.
She was, whoa, over it and over, back
Stress
to
that
back.
out. But she quieted down real quick when we wrecked.
Yep.
Don't go overboard with it,
About all
Henny.
day today, he been laying on her spot on the end of the bed, sleeping.
Satan.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to train them to a litter box, Henny. But I mean not to piss on the floor, Henny. But what it is she probably doesn't have
I
litter.
had a certain spot that I did everything in. Go in the bathroom, I'd shut the door because baby here would have to come in there and try to inspect what I was doing.
Oh.
And we still got most of our stuff packed up still.
I will say again, shout outs to the Samsung team. They really did a good job with this like Samsung Ultra. It's got good audio. Considering that they don't have lapels, this is some good audio. Like, girl, Samsung is killing it, Henny.
Still gotta find
Which now I think the iPhone could do just as good. But I'm just saying, like for Androids, Samsung's got it going on, Henny.
some stuff.
I'm getting rid of some stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh,
I left a bunch of stuff up there in that hotel they can throw away.
Oh, so what you mean is you were dirty and you didn't clean up after yourself. That's what you mean to say, honey.
not sure what to do with it.
For some reason, there was a pair of man's pants, or I'll rephrase that, a pair of male pants that were size 27 in some of the clothes.
Oh, Tammie
I've not been a size
Tammie
27
is cheating on him with somebody.
since I was in elementary.
Oh my
I've been
God.
size 27 since high school.
Oh my God. You know she had somebody over there, honey. Girl, who was laying pipe down on Tammie with all those animals, honey? Girl, looking like Noah's Ark up in there, honey, when she was arching that bag, honey.
So I left them there and some other stuff. One of my friends that was at that hotel had given me a recliner to stay in, to use, I mean.
You mean one of the women that you sexually harassed?
I left it there. I mean,
Having full-on relations in front of Noah's Ark, honey. Like having relations in front of the cast of The Lion King, honey.
got a shelf from my brother-in-law. We left it there.
Now
Oh
look,
my God. Again, just leave it this is, why would you tell this, honey? Let me tell you something. I'm an older woman, honey. I've had my trash days, honey. And I have done some horrible things, like leaving stuff at other apartments, honey, because couldn't pay bills. But you think I'm ever going to tell them? I guess I kind of did. But you know what I'm saying.
where you start to crap people. You get on my nerves. He's got a bed. I've got a bed. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bed.
You got any love toys? Oh my God, I forgot about the time we seen the dildo on the table. Y'all remember that? From the last hotel?
Okay?
She had the dildo
I don't want to hear you
on
crap.
that
My
table
God,
in the
y'all get
middle.
on my nerves.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? I'm not Bearstein bearing
There's
that.
going on, I can promise you that.
Oh, okay, wait, that was Sea Sparkles. Okay, sorry. That's right, Anime. Was it Sea Sparkles? I know we seen it. It was one of those blue
Every now and then I might
dildos.
make a comment just to see what she'd say.
You hear what he's saying? He can't control himself. He's literally telling himself he cannot stop sexually harassing people. Listen to him. He's going to tell on himself, listen.
Every now and then I might make a comment just to see what she'd say.
Oh, I make a comment to see what someone's saying. Well, honey, that's sexually harassing, honey.
Piss me off, and I go off like a cannon.
He thinks it's funny, though, to him talk dirty to somebody.
What happens?
I know it ain't gonna happen.
If it happens, it
Got her life,
happens.
and I got
It's not going to happen. She don't want you, honey, but even though it's all a lie and a grift.
It ain't gonna happen.
She's got her life and I got my life. We might be living in the same.
But you don't have a life, honey. You're living at a hotel with your quote-unquote ex-wife, honey. You can't keep a job down because you keep sexual harassing people, honey. And then you're hating on the LGBTQs, honey.
place.
We're friends.
We're friends, yeah.
We're
Friends with a shit ton of vodka.
helping each other, unlike other human beings that I don't know.
Let's not even think about them. Right
Woo. It's all right.
now. What I hate to hear was I'd love to help you, but, and you hear that but 5,000 times, but when somebody else in the
Because all you do is use and sexually abuse, honey.
family needs help, they buy them a whole car. They won't even give me enough money to pay for my rent.
Because they've gave and gave and gave. Girl, he's so angry someone got a new car, honey.
That's something totally different.
You are a grown man, honey.
They'll get
You are a man in his 50s holding out a hand to his mother, honey. Get it together, honey.
me back for that one day too.
Just think God ain't the way I used to be back when we first met.
What does that mean, honey? You would attack somebody because they won't give you money? Girl, you sound unhinged, honey. Girl,
The worst.
I am
get the voodoo doll, honey.
in some ways.
Yes. His kids were helping out at one point, and then she gets on here when the mom dies. We forget all the bad shit she's done. When she literally made him cut off ties with his children. They were helping him finally get in good graces. Then their mom dies, so then they want him to go to the funeral. And then what does Tammie do? She throws a grenade into that, honey, causing all this drama for no reason, saying that their mom was nothing but a whore and a slut. I forgot the video. We need to find it, and I need to do a reaction to it. Leave a comment below if you want me to do a reaction to that video. Let me know if you girls remember what video it was. And she's like, oh, she was a filthy woman. She was a whore. Let me just tell you, she was a whore. She screwed everybody in the town, honey. And she was ugly. I'm like, damn, honey, the lady just died.
I still got that old temper.
And then she's like, for what they posted, they should be ashamed. And then we found the video that the kids posted, and it was just like an in memoriam where they put a picture of their dad, their mom, and, just saying, how life once was. And it just made her so mad, honey.
Got the tam temper. Call her the 3 T's tam temper. I just thought of that.
3 T.
Well,
Isn't
God
it
bless
more
me with it.
sexual harassment?
Plus, my sign is a Sagittarius. If you know anything about Sagittarius, oh Lord.
You're not a
I'm
Sagittarius,
just glad she
honey.
didn't try to get
I'm
up.
68 years old. I'm a Sagittarius for real, honey. Joan Rivers was a Sagittarius, honey. I mean, those tits to the floor, honey.
Out of a vehicle when the wreck happened.
If I hadn't had the dog, I would have.
She lets him down, honey.
Said F you.
Sagittarius.
It was on the side that Tammie was sitting that got hit.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
It didn't mess up the driving or steering or nothing like that of the one we were in, thank the Lord. And that was her son's vehicle that we were using.
Uh-oh.
But
Not
he
that
was more
Tammie
concerned
cares.
about her than the vehicle.
Of course she is. That's his mama.
So,
I think she's worried about her dad saying something.
yeah.
Her
I
dad.
tell him on his own business. It's
What?
his car. But I'd say.
The son, mom, and dad. 3
I'm gonna go on
generations?
my bed now. I'll
This
see you guys
is some
later
good-
sometime maybe.
Um,
Oh, God.
Paul said he's got to lay down. He's going to have a seizure, honey. You're going to hear him in a second over there having a seizure, honey.
That's probably what I'm going to do. Amazon or something. But it's good. I'm glad I tried it.
Paul's over there right now. He's about to have a seizure. I just heard his seizure computer sound. That sound, it's weird. I always hear this sound right before he has a seizure.
Probably waterproof, but
Oh, oh God, Paul's having a seizure.
I'm going under the because it makes it shaky.
Could you imagine?
I don't want to do that.
Oh, he's having a bad seizure. He's having a bad seizure.
I'll
Oh
post
God,
a
he's
picture later on.
leaking seizures juice again. Oh, she got mad.
I
honey.
will
She had to pause it, honey.
post a picture and you guys can look later what I'm wearing to church.
Oh, girl, the nuts on that dog. I don't know if you can display this on YouTube or not, but oh, God. Oh, God. I'm done. It's a dog. It's an animal program. It just seemed to fall out,
See
honey.
it? I don't know if you see it or not. It's so blurry. Not blurry, but the light's on it.
Oh, honey, I'm done. I'm
Scandal
done.
Eyes reloaded.
Bobby Gentle Eyes reloaded. Oh, gosh, she's putting it on, honey. Mama's getting out, honey. No, not yet, anime. Is this something I should react to?
Not a paper towel, but
Remind me tomorrow and I'll react to it tomorrow, honey. Tomorrow night. How long is it, honey? Like, there's multiple videos I need to watch. Put it in the Discord, like which ones I need to watch in which order, honey. Because, I don't know. I'm out of it now. I haven't been into
Lay down.
the drama with them girls in a long time. Is it the Fisher Price scandal with James Charles again? His new Fisher Price placing it? Girl, that cat sees a bug, honey. Oh, honey, we need some drama, honey. Girl, that dog's gonna take a dump, honey. I'm pretty much now, she's not gonna say anything. It's basically all over. She's just getting ready. Well, she's ready for church, honey. She's gonna come in.
It's okay. I'll probably wear it up anyways.
She needs to color her hair, honey.
Hot.
You might feel better being a little bit damp on your neck. Keep you cool.
Oh,
Sweat when I come
some
back,
of his
I'll have to dry it.
pissy, honey. He wants to give her some pissy, honey.
I need to get some color, so I need to get these roots touched up.
Girl, them roots are looking rough, honey.
We're doing good, as you can tell.
Linda,
Don't be
I was
backward,
gonna.
You have to take care of yourself.
She does kind of favor the Hogan
Nobody else
family.
gonna do it.
Well, honey, technically, other people are taking care of you, honey, because you're getting government money.
You do my nails tonight too.
So that means everybody is doing it,
They're
honey.
got loose and they're driving me crazy.
Girl, what is this?
Her,
You know the little baby
How good is
Bowser?
this gonna get?
No, ma'am. Girl, the makeup's on point, but the hair is not, Tammie.
Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna try the video more. I'm gonna try.
It's so
All depends on
hard.
my stress and my mental state.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I am. Makeup's on point. Okay, I'm going to give her an 8 out of 10 on the makeup, but girl, the hair is pulling you down. It would be a 10 out of 10, but girl, that hair is pulling you down, sis. Hair is pulling you down. It really is. Okay, girls, well, if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment and a like below, and hopefully I'll post more of these. Bye, everybody.